why the Canadian scene better? Why Punjabi artists don't collab with each other enough? Is it jealousy? Like, I don't get what it is. Like, I hope it's not that on TikTok someone just gave me a request. She's like, oh my god, I'd love to have your babies. I think that's kind of, it's so straight up as well. I think she brought 2 or 3 of her boyfriend home or whatever.
2 or 3?
No, not at the same time. Not at the same time.
We are back here with JK, the one and only legend, straight out of Leicester, United Kingdom.
Yeah, Leicester, come on.
God bless the Queen.
Shout out everyone from Leicester.
God bless.
Originally from Surrey.
Yeah, God bless the UK man came in and he asked for pani, not water.
It's water. It's water. Yeah, right.
Yeah, water. It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna even attempt it. Did you see that one video that Parm posted? Where he asked what's England's what was it, dish? National dish?
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't see that.
Dude,
oh my god! And then I was attempting like a UK accent and I couldn't do it. Like, would you like some tea and crumpets?
Yo, so we did a video with Parm. Yeah. And then he asked us, like, it was like a trivia video, right? It was like boys versus girls. And then he asked us what the national dish of UK was, right?
Yeah.
And then we were like, yo, like rice and beans. No, beans and beans and toast.
We said beans and toast, we said like biscuits or something.
Just imagine like an old UK man like sitting there eating beans and toast, like that's it. Jasmine's like, we're gonna biscuit. What?
Would you like? I said biscuits, and then I was like trying to attempt like a UK accent, and I'm like, would you like some tea and crumpets?
And then like I don't know, we just think you guys are like so simple.
That was you know what? That was quite on point. Biscuit with your tea, mate.
Yeah.
That was alright. That was alright. I can't lie.
No way, actually.
That was okay.
Yeah.
I kind of feel better about it.
I'll give her a pass.
I feel better about it now.
If I tried Canadian accent, I don't think I could.
Really?
No.
Okay, you tried it. I was like, he said something
burgers.
Like, he's like,
oh, Tim Horton. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually
honestly
wild.
You sound like you're from Texas.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's the only accent I could do.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Weird.
Yeah, no, I remember you said it so sarcastic. You're like, oh, do you mean you can? So you can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of it because now if I think it's gonna be a bit weird if I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if you think, then the accent changes. I feel
yeah. So this obviously isn't your first time here. Is it your first time here as an adult?
Second time. I think I came in.
First time was probably when you were born.
No, that's actually the first time. Then
that was
second
the first time
I came in 2012.
Oh, okay.
That was a while ago.
Yeah,
that's crazy,
ago.
dude.
Yeah.
I don't remember Surrey as full of Punjabi.
I think
actually don't remember that.
I think
no, bro, it definitely
was.
Was
it?
It
Definitely was. Yeah.
But I don't think it was as full of Punjabis as
No, it was though, man. Abbotsford maybe wasn't as full, but Surrey's been bumping since like the early 2000s.
I don't remember much of it. Yeah. I was too little.
But now it's crazy. You know, you were like.
Oh, she's laughing at my accent. I guess it's a little. Sorry, so it's too little.
No. It's just you know, Jasmine hasn't been around as many UK accents. Like in general.
No.
Yeah. For me, like I told you, I go to
like I do have cousins there, but I've just never been.
Yeah. Like I told you, I go to the great city of Birmingham every year. Yeah. So it's like it lost its like you know, it kind of lost its like
hype,
fanciness to me. You know how like
so
usually
you think it's normal now.
Like usually sometimes like people hear UK accent, they're like, yo, this guy must be loaded, fam. Like this guy must be like worth like millions of dollars. He must be like own an estate. He must be like, you know, like Prince Charles level shit.
Yeah. Birmingham accent is different though. I don't know if you've probably heard it. It's not how
I can't notice, dude.
No, Birmingham is so different.
I'm just like
people hate it there.
Yeah,
people hate it there. People are like, oh, Birmingham accent's the worst, or like Liverpool accent. Yeah, I don't think you understand it. I don't.
Really?
It's so.
It all just sounds the same to me.
Is there different? There's a different accents in Canada too, though. Like we have a Toronto accent and then like a Quincy accent.
Yeah.
Toronto accent's quite.
What do you think? It's the same for what it is, man. They sound uneducated.
Not even that. I don't know. It just sounds weird. It just sounds different.
Yeah.
Surrey sounds normal. Okay, everyone here speaks quite normal.
Surrey sounds normal.
Yeah, Surrey sounds normal.
How's
Toronto, I think, when I heard from a few of these guys back in uni when they came UK in my uni.
Damn.
They sounded quite. I don't know how to say it.
I know exactly what you're thinking, but I'm not gonna say it.
It's like a different breed of people, man.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the Toronto man.
Even like when we were talking to so Paisley was at my cousin's engagement, and it was like him and my cousins. They're all just like talking, and I'm like, you can tell like the difference, like day and night, the way that they talk.
You can. It's really obvious.
Yeah, it's insane, man.
I don't know. They have that thick accent and they're quite. Their voice is quite deep. I don't know if they do it on purpose.
Yeah, I feel like they talk very like.
Nah.
No, I feel like they talk very street. I don't know if that makes sense.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Very street. Whereas people here are quite well spoken in a way, like you guys are, I would say.
Oh, thanks.
Unless you're just pretending.
Putting on the front, right?
I'm here.
And then when you leave, it's like Wagwan.
Well, we do that. I
know you guys do Wagwan.
We do Wagwan.
And Toronto does Wagwan too.
Do they?
Yeah. Toronto does it so much.
I always thought it was a UK thing. But
no, I think it's like the same like African cultural influence.
It is.
Like in Toronto and there.
Like when I first came into UK, when I went UK, and then everyone's like, Wagwan, gee, like, you good? Yeah, you good, fam? I'm like, huh? What?
Yeah.
I was so confused. I didn't know what it meant. And they're like, oh, you don't know what Wagwan means?
Yeah.
I was like, no. But then it's the Toronto thing. Then I saw that.
That's Toronto thing too.
Yeah.
Then Toronto's like fam.
Yeah.
I so different. It's so.
He says it like fam.
Dude, it's so funny actually watching you attempt like a Canadian accent.
Nah, don't. I forget it, man. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, Jazz, when you attempt your UK accent to make it 1 for 1, then.
Go on, say water.
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 Yeah. Like UK lady. But yeah.
But I didn't want to say it, but I might as well. But I actually wasn't. I was born here, obviously, right? But I didn't move to UK when I was 1 or 2 months old. I was raised up in Hong Kong.
Oh, no way.
That's
pretty sick, bro. I know a lot of people.
15 years. So I moved to UK in 2013. And then
so how does the whole accent thing work then?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's pretty sick though, because I know a lot of people that are from here, but they're also like from Hong Kong, like
No, on a serious note, I'm so confused. If you grew up in Hong Kong for 15 years, but then you moved to the UK,
your accent changes. It happens to grown people too.
My cousin said the same thing. So even he was like, last time I remember you had a flipping Chinese accent. And then I did. I kid you not.
Because you're in Hong Kong.
Can you do it?
I used to do water, the stuff like that. No, I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking. Yeah, I love my Chinese people. I can't lie. But it was very different. It was like a bit American with a Chinese bit of mix.
Yeah.
And I think I moved to UK 2013. I lived there for 8 years. Then I went back Hong Kong during COVID. Then I went back UK again. So it's like back and forth type of thing. And then even he was like, your accent changed.
No way.
And then I was like, I don't know how.
Yeah, I know it happens though. Like people's accents still change even as they get older. Like that
doesn't make any sense in my brain.
Huh? No, the people that like immigrate to like countries, like let's say I was immigrated to like Australia and I never left, like I would slowly develop an Australian accent too. It's just like your brain like subconsciously just mimics like everybody around you. Like it's not even mimic, yo. It's you just start to like talk like that fit in.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Even here now, I've been for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think some people.
You're losing it? Don't lose it, man. It's special.
No. I would never lose that.
Don't forget it.
People say rip it a lot.
Rip
you
it?
Wanna rip it?
No, man.
Wait,
do we
what?
actually?
I don't know.
Oh wait, actually, like okay, in what context?
If you want to go, say you want to go Cultus Lake, or you want to rip it to Cultus Lake?
Oh yeah.
You want to rip it, dog? It's so. I'm just like. Yeah.
Our slang is definitely.
So I was like, okay.
Our slang is definitely a lot more different than Toronto and like your guys' area. Yeah. Toronto has like it. Neeti was teaching me some of the slang, but it's very different than Toronto.
Yeah,
like we say, what else do we say? We say can it. You know what that means?
No. Can it?
Like
Is that in it for us?
No. It's like
it's like
like leave it, like like
can it?
Yeah.
So like that's like leave it.
See, like he says like, oh, let's go to Cultus, and then I would respond back saying can it, like if I don't want to go. Yeah.
Forget that. That's not gonna be in my slang vocabulary. Forget that.
We also say what's the scene?
What's the scene?
Yeah, things like that.
Like
what's going on?
Yeah, or like what are you saying?
Yeah. Like, what
I'm
are you
gonna
saying?
use that in UK now.
Really?
I'm gonna see some Canadian.
You gotta go back and put on and be like, yo, like I'm a Canadian. Like, banda, I'm wearing my.
Yeah, or like if you're like like you're going out later at night, you're trying to figure out plans.
Yeah.
Like what's the scene? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we just use what you say, what's going on. Normal thing.
Yeah, normal thing.
Yeah.
UK is like just like way more chill like that. I don't know. So like I remember. So you've kind of been saying like you like Canada better, but what's actually better about the UK than here? What would you say is like your things? Because you 100% have your things. It's not that good over there.
The baddies, they're all here. They're all here.
No, I asked you what's better there. Okay, but we got the baddies here in Canada. Really,
UK's what better, right?
No, you know what's crazy, bro? Is that people used to tell me here growing up, they're like, all the baddies in UK.
That's the thing, though. Like, people.
There's a mental scarcity of baddies.
No, you know what? People I know here say the same thing about UK. Then people in UK say the same thing about Canada.
Yeah.
I think I do like it here. Don't get me wrong. So now that I've seen the houses here, I was saying to him earlier as well. Houses
it was actually
humongous,
like
quadruple the size. Whereas in UK, it's still big. Don't get me wrong. Like compared to where I was in a flat in Hong Kong, it's two different things. But I do like it here, but I don't know if I could live here. Maybe because I'm too used to UK.
Why? Because you're too like Pindu, like not Pindu, but like you're too like.
Not even that. I was saying to my mate, I was like, it is quite Pindu here now, which is good and bad, right? I don't know the community.
It depends, bro. There's a lot of places where it's not Pindu either. Like when I go uni, it's in Burnaby, right, which is like 20 minutes from Surrey, but it's like an entirely different, diverse community of people. Like Punjabis are like 10%. Really? Like max, but it's only like 20 minutes away. The only thing that separates them is a river, bro. It's like an old like it's like but there's just not as many. And then there's still like areas that are like really like different. Like you gotta go to like did you go to Alberta? You didn't, right?
No.
Yeah. I mean like Calgary and Edmonton are hella Punjabi now too, but like it's just way different there too. Yeah, Canada's kind of got like it's like totally different like areas. I feel like UK is like such a mesh.
Yeah, I don't. UK is just Punjabis everywhere as well. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's mainly Gujaratis. Muslim peoples everywhere. Pakistani people. There's a lot more than, and like I grew up with a lot of Muslim people as well, and they're all like, they're all lovely people. Everyone's lovely people. Gujaratis everywhere, but Punjabi, I barely had Punjabi friends growing up.
Really?
So I wasn't even into Punjabi music like that. I'm telling you now.
You know what's so funny? You look at this. You look at this guy. You look at this guy's TikTok. It's all Punjabi music.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, no, bro. Like just listening to you just makes me want to go get like a cup of chai and just like get into the tea, man. It sounds so crazy. Like no way, really? That's wild.
No, I don't know.
Well, what do you listen to? Like Imran Khan?
Okay, US. Hip hop.
Like Justin Bieber?
Back then, no.
Justin Bieber.
Used to. Guilty pleasure.
Baby.
No, not even baby. Let's see, Beauty and the Beast maybe.
There was that
Boyfriend.
Oh yeah, that was a fire song. I can't.
Never say never.
Do you know what people used to say? He was like, for the girls and stuff, but I thought it wasn't.
No,
but I still wouldn't play it in front of my friends.
He was for the girls and JK.
Yeah. What is up with the guys and not being like able to play like girly music with the boys?
Can't. No, see, I do that. Some of my boys hate it. So if my boys are watching this, they will know that. Like they will literally say like, I would play Kalani, Kali Uchis, all of them like R&B like female artists. Yeah. And they were like, turn this crap off, man. Like, just turn it off. Like, it's crap.
You play it with your boys?
Huh?
You play with...
I would play it. When there is a day of Punjabi music, like, I'm like, okay, then cool, sorry. I'm just in my feels right now. I'm trying to listen to Kalani right now.
Damn.
But,
let me vibe out.
Yeah, but they didn't really. I don't know. People would... I think it's just guys, isn't it? I think it just depends.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like when you have a good group of like chilled boys and that, you'd be able to chill with them, but some people just hate that stuff though, I think.
Yeah. I feel like even like that's something with Bryson Tiller. He's more of like, I feel like he has music caters more towards girls.
Yeah.
And I know like guys that listen to Bryson Tiller.
Yeah, but they won't admit, some of them won't admit it though.
Yeah. No, Bryson Tiller is like pretty admittable. Bryson Tiller, because I think he's more like he's pretty admittable. Like I'm not gonna like I listen to him. Like who I wouldn't admit that I listen to would probably just be more like the SZA. And like those SZA, like those type of artists.
Yeah. That's what I grew up with though, like hip hop, like Chief Keef.
Really?
Yeah, like
what was it?
Eminem,
Meek Mill,
yeah, all of them.
Did you grow up bumping what was the Love Sosa?
Love Sosa, yeah. That's I think I heard that when I was 10 or
11. Like the first minute of that song, like I used to listen and be like, is this how it is in America? You know, like the first minute it's just a bunch of people yelling at each other.
Yeah, and because they were just swearing in it.
So I used to like sit there and be like, yo, like Bob, like is this how it is in America? Like,
no, that's literally what I thought. But then I think I grew into that music. I was like, yo, this is
it's fire though.
Yeah,
it's too much of a build up.
And then Punjabi music was there, but not fully there. Then I obviously moved to UK. Still wasn't really into it, but I was listening to it, but it's not like how I am like right now. Yeah. Then I met my boy, like I said, Ricky Dean. So I don't know if you guys, he's one of my boys.
Yeah. Ricky Dean.
So them, and then we were just all Punjabi, us group, and then they start putting me on. Then I'm like, okay, you know what, Punjabi music
is fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like also though, like the Punjabi music in UK is a lot more. What's the word?
What?
Like.
Say how it is. It's okay.
Like desier than the music here.
Yeah, like with the most of the Punjabi UK music we bump here, bro, is like the older, like early 2000 stuff.
Because that was
and then it's like
best,
it's like the DJ on the song, like hyping it up, like Punjabi UK accent. It sounds closer to Jazzy B than like anything else, you know?
Yeah, because Raf Sapero's from there as well, right?
He's the one that's killing it right now from UK.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys heard of Mohit Veer as well.
Yeah.
So he obviously is upcoming now. I think he'll kill it as well. He's sick. But then there's only the old school artists. There's not many.
Yeah.
Obviously, my boy Ricky, he sings as well now. I know he's gonna kill it soon. I know, I can feel it. But like in UK, there's not many artists. Yeah. If you come to Surrey, I can suddenly this Inderbal.
So in Moga's actually from here as well.
That's what I mean. Like it's a bit mad. Like
here, like Abbotsford. Like Abbotsford.
Yeah, so him, Karnajla, like we got all the talent.
All that's what I mean, though. It's all a Canadian market now.
Yeah.
Like it's all different now. Like in UK, you would listen to Aman here, right? Jazzy B, all these.
Even Izu's from there too, isn't he?
I'm not too sure actually. He might be.
I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure
Prophecy
he is.
Isn't Prophecy?
Not Prophecy, no.
Prophecy, no. How legend that big being from UK? No, man.
No.
UK don't got the. Yo, what do you think of like how like I feel like people in the UK just go towards like creative things less?
What do you mean?
Like I don't know. Like I just feel like people in the UK just go towards creative things less, and like you're like, let's say you meet like 50 people, right?
Yeah.
Like at least like 15, 20 of them are gonna do some weird shit. Like they're gonna be like not weird shit, but they're gonna be like content creators, or they're gonna be like something like their own thing. They're gonna be like selling art, or they're gonna be like doing like something just more funky, right? But I feel like UK, you meet like 50 people, it's like 49 of them are just like doing what you guys do. I don't even know what you guys do, bro. Like
office people, basically.
Yeah, office people, basically. Yeah. Like
I think it's just. I don't know how it is. People might disagree with me. Like people from UK, if they're listening to them, might disagree. But UK people are more like jealous. I don't know how to explain.
I can see that.
Bro, you're actually so Paul. Like you're the man, bro, because you're like Paul in the way that like you're just seeing it for what it is. Like I would just say for what it is too. But I know like if I just came out here and I was like UK people are mean, I'd be like, oh, this big Canadian is just out here like not liking the UK because it's different. But I noticed that too. I just don't want to say it because I don't want to like hate on it.
Say how it is. Like I'm quite honest. I'm very straightforward. That's why I'm quite scared in podcasts like that because I'm so straightforward.
That's okay.
Are you a Sagittarius?
No, I'm a Libra.
Libra. That's crazy.
Maybe a rising Sagittarius. Why? Sagittarius are very straight up.
I'm very straight up. Like even Ricky, when he sends me a song, my boy, like he I literally straight up to him. I was like, no. I was like, I'm not feeling it. And he's like, I'm feeling it, but I'm like, I'm not feeling it. I was like, I'm not hating on it, but I'm like, you can do better. But then
that's good.
People are different there, man. Like I said, you guys are loving. Like I feel like how to explain it. Like. No,
dude, it's actually crazy.
Like we're all supportive of each other.
Yeah, like I feel like I know you now. Like I don't know if you got what I mean.
Yeah,
Like Baram, right? I met him first time, such a lovely guy. Second time, he fully was talking to me, giving conversation. Johnny as well.
Yeah.
It's just people are more nice in a way, but a UK I think is different, really. Like I say it, like you say it how it is. They're not. I don't.
People are like more in their routine there. Like I feel like they're like if you're walking down the street and like you're trying to get to know somebody, it's gonna be like a big botherance to them. Like like nobody's really trying to do that kind of thing. I feel like it'd be so hard to have like a friend group in the UK and then be like the one guy who's like, yo, I want to be a artist, or I want to be a content creator, or I want to like do my own thing and like this one creative, but like I don't even know, right?
Yeah.
And then because it's like people that are more just like in their ways.
Like
I feel it's like an older society too. Like that could be a factor. Our society's only like 200 years old, bro.
Maybe
like max.
It could be that, but like even my friendship group that I have, like whatever I do, they'll actually help me. Like I remember before I used to do like old AP and new AP,
really,
new Orja, so I'd compare them. I'd let the comments do the thing, and my mate was like, "You're speaking so quiet." I was like, "You need to speak more." I was like, "Oh, I'm not used to this."
He's like, just chuck it, right?
But like, that's helping you, right? And then, but I feel like some people are like, "Oh, why are you doing this?"
Yeah,
you're not going anywhere. There's always those comments, like even it's people that's close to me as well.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like I always tell people though, like, let's imagine, bro, like you were like 40 years old and you never made videos, even though you wanted to, because you were like scared of what people thought. Yeah. You're gonna go and see a guy like you who's younger making videos like that, and you're probably gonna comment and be like, "Bloody hell is this?" That's like, rubbish, right? You're gonna be like rubbish because you're on the inside. You're gonna be like, "Yo, like, I could have done that."
UK slang.
That's the same way that it is. That's the same way. The comments are just like a minority of people. The 1% of the people that watch it that are just miserable. We're talking with Jenny about this too, dude, because Jenny used to get a lot of hate comments too, and he was like, "Bro, like you look into it and it was always anonymous. You never knew who the guy was.
Yeah.
And it's like if you did, it was always just some guy like in his mom's basement, like just sitting there miserable trying to bring other people down.
Yeah, like, I get a lot for it. And like, you know that new Karan Aujla song, Toba Toba, right?
Yeah.
So I thought it was so fire. I posted it. I was like, look, I'm just gonna record it. It takes me 10 seconds to record it.
Yeah.
That's it. Jam to it. And I'm like, I don't care what anyone says. It's a banger. And
It's a banger.
The comments are flipping got, oh my days. They were all like, oh, you're so zesty, bro. This, that. And I'm like, oh, thanks, mate. I'm like, what? Because it's a good song. But then obviously there's also...
Zesty, eh?
Yeah, zesty. I don't know if that's a UK slang.
Does it mean like fruity?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
He said something.
It's a banger.
It's a banger.
No, not that. Something.
Okay.
What did I say?
It's all good if you remember, just tell us. But yeah, keep going. So you posted
maybe
it.
it'll come to me.
No, so... Yeah, no, I'm just saying that the comments, it's just weird. But then there's always people backing me up as well, which is quite...
So how many... Like, let me ask you this. Like, how did that video do compared to your other ones in like views?
What do you mean? Like
this, like Tauba Tauba one?
Yeah.
How many views did it get compared to like all your
I
others?
think it's on 40K now.
And like how many do like your other ones probably get like
They're normal, like...
Yeah, they're normal,
I think
right?
average is 10K
yeah,
now.
but like bro, see, like that's what I'm trying to say is like the goal is like, you know how here we have a lot more content creators, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people like posting their strategies and whatnot, and the goal is literally to get people fight about something that's not related to you. Like they're not fighting about like, yo, this guy is this guy's that. They're fighting about the song, right? It's different from you in the comments, and that shit got 40K. And at the end of it, you're just gonna be a bigger platform because of it. You're gonna reach more people.
No, that's literally the point. Like,
right? That's the point, bro. Like, but in the beginning, people are like, "I'ma quit. This is too much hate." Yeah, but you gotta step out of that.
At this point, I don't really care. Like, there's always a few guys. It's always anonymous, right?
Yeah.
And then they'll comment on my face. I'm like,
on your face?
Yeah.
I like your daddy, bro.
Yeah, he was telling me about that.
Really?
No, it's weird. They're like, why is your face so stretched? Why is it so stressed?
That is so...
way.
And I just laugh, and I'm just like, oh, I literally
Like,
say to him, I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. I literally just reply to them like, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
Oh, that's
no. It's funny though.
No,
Like,
it's he's actually probably gotten way worse comments than you.
did you? Yeah. Like, what kind of comments? Like,
Guess.
Bro, I
Just
wouldn't
guess.
even know.
Look at him and just guess. What do you think people would say about him?
it's definitely about your bug or daddy or something.
yeah,
like that, right?
Pagdadi, whatever. But like,
Like, what though? Like, what though?
People
What's wrong?
literally call him Osama bin Laden.
yeah, but yo, like, I don't know. You know the way it started is I told a story on the podcast of when I went to New York and somebody was talking to me about it, and then it started after I said that. But like, I knew that I was setting it up.
Oh,
right?
so you were trying to like say,
No. It was a real story.
Okay.
Right? I was just
Yeah.
talking about like going to New York or whatever,
Like, he
and
kind of set
somebody
himself up for it.
right? But I kind of set myself up for it because I knew that like, yo, like that type of thing isn't necessarily bad. Like those guys don't actually know you, bro. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, these guys know who I am and they're like hating on me and shit. Like they just know like literally what I look like.
It's
Like that's it.
The most recent one though, it was so funny. So he was like hating on like guys that get like those slits in their eyebrows, right?
Oh yeah.
And then somebody commented, "Not Osama bin Laden talking."
You can't laugh about it that much. I go to New York every year.
Why that though? Like I'm saying those are definitely like not upness. There might be definitely.
I know, I
Oh,
think
dude,
I
you'd be
think it was
surprised,
opera.
yo. There's like some
Yeah.
rowdy
Yeah.
upperness here, like kids and stuff, and like
Yeah.
Oh my god! I had this message one time. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know DJ Jeezy.
Yo, yeah,
Jeezy?
yeah.
So I had to ask him because I'm quite close with him, and then there's this guy with a fake account. He messaged me, and then I like looking at my message requests. I always look at it, see if people give me new music to listen to.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, I don't want to say that word, but it was quite messed up. Yeah. So he's like, you're a this, you're that. So all the bad words. Yeah. And then he was like, green light on you when you come to Surrey, Vancouver. I'm going to show you. So I'm like, what's green light?
What?
Green light on you. So then I asked Jeezy and I asked Johnny as well.
Yeah.
Johnny's like, oh, green light is basically if he sees you, it's on site, like he'll shoot you or stab you or whatever. And I was
That's
like,
what Jenny said.
yeah, that's what he told me.
Johnny's like,
Jeezy said the same thing. Jeezy was like,
Goli
yo,
Mardo.
Yeah.
Jeezy said the same thing. Jeezy was like, oh, that means that it's on site. So when they see you, they're going to do something to you. And I was like, why you got so much hate on you? He said, because people like you from UK are so annoying. You copy our stuff in Canada and America. And I was like, I just liked this message and I just like, dude, and good for you.
Yeah.
Then he commented again. Then he messaged again.
Like, bro,
He's
we're like,
oh,
as representing the country of Canada, like, we don't need you to defend us. Like,
no, but
we're fine, right? Like, this guy just out here, he's like stressed, bro. He like
I
can't
don't
sleep
get
at night. He's like, somebody's gonna steal our music.
No,
These
I
you
don't
guys
get
stealing
it.
music. It's like the people that used to give us a hard time when they'd be like, these Indian immigrants come and they steal all our jobs. Like now this guy's like he's stressing about it.
It's so dumb. He called us slaves.
It's so
He's like,
dumb.
"You UK slaves." He's like, "You copy all our content." And I was like, "Okay, you name me someone that's doing content like me, that's comparing EPs, rating EPs." I was like, "There's no one right
There's
now.
no one, man.
No one.
There's no one doing it." So I'm like, "Where are you getting this from?" I'm so confused.
There's nobody who's got the personality for it, bro. That's like that's like
I think
or
people
like
are
there's
not
they
honest.
do, but they don't know like how to make the video. Like a guy like you has like a very unique set of things that line up for you to like do what you do. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I just do whatever I think is right. Like,
Yeah.
I think 2 days ago I did Gun and Order's EP for you versus for you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I literally was brushing and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it. Literally,
Is
and
it?
my mum was not gonna do it. She's like, I'm like, oh, I'm recording.
Yeah.
Right?
But literally it's just random. It comes in my head and I just
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
pretty sick. It's like inspiration.
But people, I don't know. People should. I think this. Like I think this guy just does it. I think he's from India or not. He just rate music like that. He's on YouTube though. Don't know his name. I forgot. But he just do it. But he got a lot of followers. I think he got like 200k subscribers on YouTube.
Oh really?
Yeah. So
Never
he,
heard-
so yeah,
heard
I never
of
heard
that.
of him.
It's
Yeah.
a huge
He's quite
thing
big.
though.
Yeah, I don't know anyone else that does that.
It's
But I don't
a
think
huge
he's on
thing.
TikTok like that. I think he's more on Instagram.
He's probably just more
Reels.
old school, bro.
Okay, that makes sense.
He's more on IG Reels, I think. I remember before I hit 10k, people never hated me. Oh my god, I had all the nice comments. I swear after 10k, it's like I'm not a celebrity, but I'm like, why are you hating on me? I'm not doing anything, bro. I'm rating music.
I'm just reading music.
Yeah.
It's funny, but I don't mind it. Like I said, it's just funny in a way. Like it just doesn't get in my head. It's
How did you get into it?
So at the start, I used to, when COVID started, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was on TikTok. Remember when
Yeah.
COVID started?
Yeah,
Everyone wanted to be on it. And then I used to just do normal funny skits kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, mom, where's the food? Look at the fridge. There's all, like those type of stuff that people used to do. Then I went Hong Kong literally 4 months after I started it. And it was banned in Hong Kong, so I couldn't do it.
TikTok was banned, right?
Yeah. So I couldn't
crazy.
do any content there. So then I was like, Jal, that's
Yeah.
that career's gone. Leave it. Yeah. Then 2 years later, I came back, and then I was like, all right, let's start this again. I used to do the normal thing, you know, the most generic things, like not hating on people doing it,
Yeah.
okay? But it gets you views. It's like, 4 surnames you should avoid. Sidhu, Sandhu, stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Or like
stuff
those videos.
those type of videos, that's what we used to do. And then I'm like, 4 girls you should hate. Jasmine, Simran, stuff like that. You get what I mean? Stuff like that. And then I slowly just started doing like, shop AP stuff. Then I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? Let me start rating music. Let me see how it goes. Got views, and then eventually upcoming
Yeah.
artists approached me like, oh bro, can you do this for me? Can you make a video like this? I was like, yeah, of course. I was like, I'll do it. And then then it just started.
Yeah, I know it's different. Honestly, I haven't seen like usually people copy like what other people are doing, but I don't think I've seen anyone copy like what you're doing.
I hope not.
Yeah, no.
I don't mind them copying. There is
Yeah.
someone that copies. I've seen it.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
So I don't know. I'm
He
not
straight
gonna
up copies
say, I'm
it.
just not. Yes, no.
You're just not gonna acknowledge it.
I'm not gonna even say the name or anything because I think you guys might have seen their TikTok.
No, bro, I haven't. Does he do good?
Huh?
Does he do good?
Decent.
Oh, really?
It's
But like, he can never be you.
no, it's
Yeah.
not.
He can never
like,
be
I don't
you.
mind that you can do it, but it's like, you know, when I do like songs you forgot about or like stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So obvious you're copying that.
Okay,
no one
I see it.
started
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
No one started it. No
Yeah.
one does. People do it in US a lot. People
Yeah.
do it in
That's like American songs, right?
yeah, American song. But that's where I got the idea from. I was like, no one's doing it in
Yeah.
Punjabi. Let me do
Yo,
it.
that's the thing. You know, Parm.
Yeah.
Parm just looks at like the biggest videos from what's the whole like gang of buddies you guys got, man, in the UK. Those YouTubers.
You know those, like,
the
the-
KSI
Beta
dogs.
Squad, Beta
Yeah. So
Squad,
he
Sidemen.
literally just
Yeah.
looks at like the Sidemen, or he'll look at like these American YouTubers, and he'll be like, "How can I make this brown?"
That's
That's
how it
like
should
the
be.
sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he like
'Cause
brings
we
it
don't
in.
have that. We don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
that,
yeah.
right? And Barnes, that's why I said when Barnes doing it, I told him as well. I was like, yo, you used to do streams. Who streams in Punjabi? I don't know. I'm sure people do, but
Yeah.
I don't know that many. That's the thing.
No.
That's
I don't
true.
think there's many.
Yeah, there's not many,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, that's crazy though. What was your favorite video to date that you made? Like out of your whole,
To make
and what was
That
your
you've
favorite
already
one that you made?
probably Soka BK.
So
Oh
covers BK?
yeah, that one.
Because
We were
that
talking about it off the
engagement
pod.
was mental. Like, I remember when I posted it, I always show my boys sometimes. I'm like, yo, what do you think? Do I look good? And they're like, they're like, bro, you
Show your boys,
they're
yo,
like,
do I
yo,
look
you're
good?
chill, you're good, but don't worry. And then I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna post it. And then I think within 1 hour it got 10k. And I was like, okay, this might blow. Next day, I think when I woke up, it was only on 30K. So I was like, okay, slow down. And then 2-3 days after, 100, 200, 300, and 500,000. And I was like, people just arguing in the comments like, no, BK's better, no, Sukha's better, no, BK. But I'm like, I wanted that. I love both of their music, don't get me wrong.
Why do people associate them so much? Is it because they came up at the same time? That's the only reason, right?
Yeah, mate.
Because
they're
not that
I think
similar.
that's what it is. Yeah. But like their styles are like nothing alike.
No.
Other than that, it's kind of
Sukha has his other vibes as well. He has his soft vibes, then he has his like gangster type of
I
vibes.
feel like Sukha's more like lover boy vibes.
Yeah, and then that's what people that comment, they hate it. They're like, oh, Sukha's just a lover boy, BK is more for the guys. And I'm just like,
that's what you always hear.
You can have both. Come on, right?
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's also like, it's like their voice too, though, if you notice. Like Sukha, if he tries to sing the songs that BK sings, it wouldn't hit as hard.
It's not the same. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, I don't know, man. It's just that was the video that I was like, you know what, that's quite funny. And then at one point, I did start thinking, I was like, I want to move to the US scene because that's where you get the views, right? That's the crazy.
To the US?
Like the US music scene, right?
You're like, yo, he'd fit in at Texas, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
you know, if Jake's family or friends are listening to this, never leave this man alone in like Texas, bro. Like I don't want to see, I don't want to see that movie, man.
I haven't
like,
seen.
Dude,
I've never
those
been
guys,
Texas.
they're so like I've been like to Houston and stuff a few times. Those guys, dude, even if you have a Canadian accent, or even if you're like a little bit different, they'll like look at you and they'll be like, "What's going on, brother?" Like they'll like they won't understand you. Like they'll like try to like understand you, and they like won't understand you, and like they won't understand me, right? Like they'll just be like, "Hey, brother, what?" Like like they'll be so confused. Like you're just ordering like a restaurant, they're like just so confused, bro.
Because they're used to their accent.
Yeah, they're used to like their accent, like their people, like you know what I mean. Like there's Punjabis there too and everything, but not as many. And then I feel like you show up in like Texas, bro, and they're just lost, bro. They're like, what? They're like, what is going? They're like, what's going on here, man? Like, you know?
I'd have a.
Can we hear the Canadian accent one more time?
Yeah.
What do you want me to say? Burgers. Tim Horton.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah.
Oh, ice cap.
Yeah.
Ice cap is
ice cap.
fucking nice, bro.
It's fucking nice.
Good. Ice cap is so
At least you
nice.
can say that.
That's good though.
No, like
considering it like changed so much now too.
Past week I've had it every day because my cousin's like,
dude, that's wild.
He's like, just have
it. Sugar ho jani hai.
No, fully. I think I've definitely got diabetes right now.
It's intense.
It was worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it. Nice. You guys just don't have like anything like that.
No.
You know what's crazy? You guys don't have as many drive-throughs, right?
We do. We actually do. Yeah.
Now you're starting.
We have Mackey's. We have KFC.
Yeah, but just Mackey's.
What's Mackey's?
McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
My Mackey's with the lads. I'm at Mackey's with the lads. Drinking some water.
So you know how you say McDonald's number 10? What's number 1 then?
Number 1 here, like let's say it's like this time. No, let's say it's like this time and I want to go eat, bro. I'm gonna go get Mexican food from somewhere.
Oh, mucho.
Like Mexican
Mucho's
cuisine
really
from
popular here.
either like Mucho Burrito or like Chipotle. Or like there's places like Quesada and stuff too, but basically like that type of Mexican scheme, bro. That's like number 1 on the tier list.
The go-to place though is Mucho.
Like in Abbotsford, I would say, and so I'd say it's more like Chipotle. Like they're popping up more.
I don't really like Chipotle that much. Mucho's a lot better.
I've never tried that, so I can't.
Yeah, like you guys don't have as much Mexican cuisine. We have a Taco Bell in Surrey too. I'm more of a Surrey guy.
It's only restaurants. Like there is like even in Leicester there is. Well, I don't know.
It's not as much of a vibe though.
Not a lot.
It's like vegetarian bun. There's number 1 thing here. It's just like a burrito or burrito bowl.
Because you guys veggies.
Shout out the enchiladas.
Yeah. You guys veggies.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I rate it. I can't do it.
Really?
I rate it. Like,
really?
I could never do it. That's why. That's the people that do it.
I know people say like I could never do it, but I really think like if you had to, right? Like let's say
Manor actually wasn't.
Yeah, bro. Like let's say Rishi Sunak came in, right? That's his name. And he's like, we're all going vegetarian. Like that guy's already freaking wild anyway. He just quit. Let's see, you'd survive. Like you'd eat like protein and stuff through like veggie patties, like chicken, like veggie chicken nuggets, like that type of thing. Like they're not bad. I used to eat the real thing. Yeah. So I can say that. You know?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
I tried. You know what? I think for like a week.
Yeah, but you don't have proper motivation.
For a week.
You probably didn't have a proper reason, bro. Like you need like a reason. You know what I mean?
Like, I like chicken and beef too much.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I like it.
Yeah.
You gotta get that protein in.
100%.
Yeah.
But
like, I used to drink like 4 protein shakes a day when I was going to the gym.
That's
the thing though. When I was speaking to this fitness instructor back then, I was just speaking to he's a vegetarian. I was just like, so how the hell do you get your protein in? And he was like, paneer has it, tofu has it. I'm like, okay,
avocado.
Kind of, but it's not a lot.
It's like dairy products.
But then you can have protein shakes as well. You get me? So that's fine as well.
And you can have like veggie patties that are all soy. You know, like any veggie meat you eat is mostly soy, which is like beans, which is protein.
Soy is
which is beans, right? So like that shit rocks it.
I mean, like for me, I was born vegetarian. So, like since like day one, I never had it, so I never really like.
Jasmine's like 2 years old, right? Somebody's trying to feed her meat. She's like, no. She's like, I'm born vegetarian.
When did you start being veggie then?
Huh?
When did you start?
Grade like 7, grade 6, like so when I was 13, 14.
Okay.
Or like maybe 12. I don't know. It was a blur. But yeah, it was later, dude. I never missed it though. Like, cause for me, like my taste is more just like, I don't like to eat like just like raw protein as much as I like to eat stuff that's like mixed, you know, like a lot of flavors and shit, like a lot of veggies too, a lot of like other stuff.
I get
too. You know what I mean?
It's like
but like for some people, they would just eat like steak every day if they could.
You know what's actually crazy? In grade 12, actually not grade 12 and like a year after, I was like crazy about the gym. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get more protein in. So I tried to eat chicken, but I just couldn't.
Did you have it?
Yeah.
Damn.
I did, but then my body just like was like, what the hell is this? Because like I've never like after like so many years, like my first time like eating it, so like it was so like disgusting to me.
No, I get
like
you.
I was like mentally trying to like be like, okay, no, it's fine.
Because
like,
you're disgusted. Because you're like, oh my god, I just had chicken. And
yeah.
your body's just like, it's your mind as well, but it's your body's probably refusing. Like, no, you shouldn't be having that. That's like me in a way. It's like when I have clean food, like I tried, my mom and dad, they make quite clean food.
Yeah.
And it would be like, you know, chicken, rice with some little vegetables, whatever.
Yeah.
And then when I go out with my mates, I don't know if you guys have that here, mixies. We call it mixies. So like sizzler.
Oh yeah, sizzlers.
Yeah, like lamb sizzler, all of that mix. So we
you
call
guys have them like Mr. Sings and stuff.
Yeah, so we call it mixies there. So like whenever anyone says, oh, you want to go for a mixie, then you go there. But then it's obviously very oily food and stuff.
Yeah, hell
and then I just literally get, like, the next day my stomach feels so crap. Even though everyone's fine. All my mates are like, yo, I'm fine. I'm like, yeah, I can't. My stomach.
It's good though. You're just more sensitive to it. It's like when people don't eat Mackies for like a year, right? And then they'll go to Mackies and they'll fucking eat it and it'll be so much salt and sugar that they'll actually be like wiped after it. Yeah. And that's when you realize like how much salt and sugar you eat every day. But just your body adapts and you don't realize it's way more than you're naturally supposed to.
Yeah.
Like it's way more, bro. Like, you know, like the ice cap every day thing. Like I used to do that too. Right, that's why it gave me PTSD, like trauma, because I know like if I did that now, if I had an ice cap every day, I'd be so fucking tired. Like the caffeine wouldn't outweigh like how tired the sugar would make me.
See, I'm only doing it because I don't have stuff like that when I'm in UK. Like even at home, I don't have any fizzy drinks like that. I only keep it.
Fizzy drinks. Remember the guy on TikTok during COVID? He's like, day 10, no fizzy drinks.
No,
remember that guy?
Yeah, I remember that.
And then like all of society was like going after him. They're like, we love this guy. He's like, day 100, no fizzy drinks. Today, my wife told me, do you want a fizzy drink? I said no. It's day 100, no fizzy drinks. I fucking love that guy because he's like popular and he just disappeared, bro. Like he wasn't even doing it for a reason.
Yeah, I think a lot
he stopped having fizzy drinks and his mission was accomplished.
Yeah.
You know, like he was like, I'm just gonna delete my account now.
I'm done. I've done what I've had to
do. Like that's his like legacy.
I've done my part in society.
Like I can literally imagine like I don't even know like you know how like at the people put things in the paper like memoirs and stuff like the fizzy drinks guy.
Yeah, I remember him. I don't know. Wait, I've never seen him afterwards.
Yeah, because he just stopped doing the fizzy drinks, bro.
He probably started drinking fizzy drinks.
No.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want anyone to know to start drinking it.
Yeah, that's a good theory too.
Yeah,
imagine
you
see this guy like you can see this guy like Denny's at like 2 a.m. just fucking coke lined up.
He probably got found
Coke,
out.
Sprite, Fanta.
Made up for all those days he didn't drink any fizzy drink.
How many days did he?
That's just crazy, dude. It was at least
I have no
like,
idea.
It's like at least 200.
It
was like all of the pandemic, bro.
Yeah, because I lost touch with TikTok for a bit, so I don't remember it.
Yeah,
but I remember out of nowhere, this guy's at day one. I'm like,
what?
People loved it. People loved it.
Because he was like wholesome. No, but he wouldn't just say that. Dude. Like he'd be like, today my mate asked me, do you want fizzy drink? I said no. Day 200, no fizzy drink. It's like inspiring, bro. It was like, you know, like the little things.
Have it a lot here.
Fizzy drinks? Yeah. She does every day. She's like straight like, yo, you know how like Coca-Cola is worth like $1 billion because there's people that just eat it every I can't hit it. Even Warren Buffett, he's like one of the top rich people in the world. He's a rowdy investor guy. This guy wakes up, his breakfast every day is like a junior chicken and like a fucking Coca-Cola, and this guy's worth like billions of dollars, bro. Like billions of dollars.
Like I personally I used to be like that. Then I just thought, you know what? Let me just have Barney.
Water.
No, I said water.
Water.
Yeah. And then I just stopped. And then even my mates, when they come over, like sometimes my mom like makes them roti and stuff. I'm like, yeah, just come over. And then they were like, you got any drinks? And I'm like, yeah, water or like, you know, juice or anything. And they're like, and you got Coke or anything? I was like, no.
Yeah,
really?
Literally. Yeah,
I would the way that I would walk out of the house so quick.
No, if there's no Coke.
Yeah. His mom literally started buying Coke just because of me.
Yeah.
Because we would like do the podcast and like.
And you need the Coke.
Yeah.
Have you ever had bubbly?
Bubbly.
Yeah.
Bubble tea?
No, bubbly.
No.
Bubbly is like a drink, bro. It's like everywhere that you go.
It's basically carbonated water.
There's basically it's like there's Coke, there's Sprite, there's the sodas, and there's bubbly. Bubbly is just like sparkling water with like a little bit of flavor, and it's like for people that have an addiction. Like, you know how when you're getting off cigarettes, you do vape. It's like the vape for soda, bro. It's like a little bit of flavor and it's like sparkling water.
Is it?
It's really good, bro.
Thing?
It is.
They have it I'm pretty sure they have it in the States.
It's just flavored water. There's like different brands for it everywhere. It's not unique.
Like, it's like
we have that as well, but we call our brand is Volvic.
Yeah.
Something else. But I get what you.
Like that sort of thing. I like that. I had one of those last night.
It's just water.
No, but there's like enough like punch in it that you can like feel like it's like soda, because it's carbonated and it kind of tastes like blackberry or juice or something.
Yeah, that. But
it's not that. Yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. What? You guys say names like very like how they're actually supposed to be said.
Like what?
Like I noticed when you said Parm, you said Parm.
Oh no, I do that. I do that. People that like, okay, Ajay, they'll say AJ.
Oh,
but I say.
But I feel like I feel like though I've okay. Honestly, the only other person that I met from the UK was like a couple years ago, but she also said like the name's proper.
No, I don't know if it's a UK thing. Me and my mates, we do that. Like, I do that only because I think his name is Param.
Yeah.
But
so you guys are actually very similar to like Toronto, New York then, because they do that there. My G-Just from New York, and they all say like Paramveer or Manveer, Sandeep, and like.
I don't do Sandeep. See, people do Sandeep. Like, I'm like, it just sounds weird, Sandeep. You're right, Jaspreet.
People butcher it so hard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You'll see like a grown man, dude. I had a professor, right? This guy's like 40 years old.
So you were saying Manrav?
Yeah.
Right? And then he like walked up in front of the class and he was like, my name's like Preetam. Like his name was like Preetam. And I was like, oi.
He's a Preetam.
He's like, hello class, like good morning, my name's Preetam.
Also, he didn't say like
he didn't say it like that. And I was like, yo, like if you're like, this guy's like 40 years old. And I was like tripping. I was like, yo, I couldn't. For me, like my name is like, people never know how to pronounce it. It's Manrav.
Manrav, yeah?
Yeah.
People always think it's Manraj. Or like some other stuff.
Because that's
like
the
some
most
permutation.
Common
Yeah, that's the most common.
Yeah, man.
We're both different.
See, that's what I mean. Like people call it Manraj. In UK, it's like Manraj. So they don't really do Manraj.
Yeah.
I think it depends on.
It depends on the banda, yo.
Like even Dhillon, AP Dhillon, right? People call it AP Dhillon, but it's Dhillon, right?
It's Dhillon, yeah.
Dude.
People do AP Dhillon.
Yeah.
But I started saying Dhillon because I knew if I say Dhillon on my TikTok, holy crap,
it'll go viral.
You guys
be hogwash. It'll be hogwash.
Whitewash comment, and then I had some guy. So this guy was like, "You're whitewashed," and then I was just like, you know what? I'm sick of this comment. Punjabi me no on the. You get what I mean? So I just started speaking Punjabi to him. The comments showed so much love. So I was like, everyone's like, yo, this guy's never gonna comment again.
Yeah.
He deleted his comment afterwards.
Oh.
No way.
So
At least you got to him.
Did you jutti him?
Yeah. No, I was like, "Tatti khul ke aa gayi." That's what I said to him, and then everyone was like, "Lol."
No way.
No, Punjabi bolan lag gaya. Teri tatti khul ke aa gayi. And he was like, he just deleted his comment. I was just like, people love to judge you just because how they see you, just because I don't speak Punjabi. But I'm like, English is just language now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I can rate it in Punjabi if you want me to. But then some people probably won't understand it. That's the thing nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like it's really like nice to know and just throw in there though.
Yeah.
You can really, like manu on the
Yeah, sometimes I do. I just throw it in there.
Yeah, because it's still like nuts, bro. Like if this new generation doesn't know Punjabi, the lyrics are not gonna hit like that to them.
Yeah.
And when the lyrics don't hit, they're not gonna listen to it as much. You know what I mean?
He asks me what a word means.
You know what I mean? Okay, like let's say like the new Karnaj. Yeah, but I do that like out of confidence that like you're not gonna base me. You know?
I don't
sometimes
though.
these, like,
I
advanced,
don't. Whenever I based you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think it's good to ask. Like I asked my dad. Like, look, Ajra's songs, right? They're all like very, very dungi Punjabi kind of thing. Like, I think you call it Tate Punjabi, right? That's
Tate Punjabi, yeah.
Yeah, like you call it that. And
what do you guys call it?
no, I think people call it that, but I always just say dungi because that's like
Yeah.
that's the word I always
Makes sense. It's like under the water.
But like, I don't understand it. And then my dad's in the car, and I'm like, Dad, what does this mean? What does that mean? And he's like, and he'll break it down to me. I'm like, wow, I don't understand it.
Are the lyrics ever just like really like romantic though, and then it's like awkward? You're like asking your dad to like reach out like the latest like love poem by like.
Oh, luckily never.
Yeah. That'd be wild.
There was one, I forgot what lyrics it was. I had to ask him, and he didn't explain it because it was apparently like messed up lyric or something. Like it was like about a girl or something like that.
Oh, like a dirty lyric?
Yeah, I don't know which song it was. I forgot now.
Chumkila style.
Oh, I don't play that song in front of him.
You don't,
would
right?
never do that. I know, but.
That's so funny. Yesterday we were literally on my cousin's engagement, and I went and told the DJ to play Kankar. Yeah. I told him to go play that. And then he put on another Chimkila song, and we all just stood there and stared at each other. We're like, what the hell?
Yeah, because it's very bad lyrics.
Yeah.
I didn't, like I said, I actually.
Do people get it? Like that's hilarious.
I think if you actually look into it, apparently it's quite bad. Even that.
It is. There's a movie on it.
Right?
Which one?
Hulare.
Yeah.
See people like right? So that I at the start was thinking it surely doesn't mean that.
Yeah, I thought it was
whatever
like
I'm thinking it isn't. I still don't think it is, but my boys were
I'm pretty sure it is.
My boys were like, bro, it is. I'm like,
yeah,
it can't be.
Yeah.
I'm like, the girls are lip syncing to it. I'm like,
yeah,
your moms are gonna see that.
I don't think, but the one thing I noticed, though, I feel like a lot of the generation, like nowadays, they don't actually understand like a lot of the meanings behind the songs.
I sometimes.
That's why like knowing Punjabi is important.
Yeah.
I feel like look, Channi Nathan and the Pamoga song, they are very simple. I understand.
Yeah.
Kinna di kuriya pabi.
Yeah.
FaceTime Chuck for like.
Yeah.
You know that.
FaceTime Chuck one day.
Yeah.
And
it's like with one English word and two Punjabi words.
That's what I mean. Like you will understand that, but I feel like Ojla's songs or even Sidhu's songs are so hard to understand.
Yeah.
Because he has double entendres and stuff. Like he has different 3, 4, 5 meanings in one lyric. That's what my dad says. Yeah. But it's so mad. It's different.
You're the music expert, right? So it's like I'm not a music expert, right? So I was asking Jasmine this too, right? I was like, yo, we all want to know, like all of us non-music experts, like what happened to AP Dhillon, man? Like he used to be kills, bro. He used to be kills. Like I used to love his. You just don't see him anymore in like charts and like videos.
I think personally, I don't know if it's obviously I don't know him. If I knew him personally, I would tell you. But I think he's just chilling now because I think he's made it. Yeah. Right?
No, man. Like, don't you feel like none of these artists like ever get to the point where, unless they're old as hell, that they're like, I made it, bahut ho gaya. Don't you feel like there's always like more like they can do? Like
there's more they can do. I think funny enough, I was talking to
like AP doesn't have his sites on like Jimmy Fallon or Coachella and all that.
Wasn't he?
I feel like I'm be real. I don't even know what the fuck Junos is, and I don't even care. I don't know what Junos is. I care about the Oscars and like I get the American stuff.
You know what it was?
Yeah.
I didn't know until Audra got it.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, Juno's bad. Juno's like MA.
As a music guy, is that bad?
You think about think about like how little talent Canada has compared to like America and everywhere else in the world. Like I feel like our awards, like the Junos itself, is like not that big. Like I didn't know what the hell Juno was.
It probably is big. With the way she's done that face.
Yeah, it probably is big. We probably just don't know.
But all my mates, we never knew that. We're like, yo, what's the Juno award? But when Audra won it, I was like, yes. Representing us, right?
Hopping on the bandwagon.
But I didn't.
But you don't even know what the award was. Huh? You don't even know what the award was.
No.
You were like, good to
not know that.
It could have been like from a Gurdwara president.
I was like,
for all this guy knew.
Apparently, then I saw afterwards. I was like, it looked quite big, but I was like, I don't know how big it was.
So like, you think that AP just chilling it?
I just think AP is literally.
Genuinely.
I think he's just chilling right now, enjoying. Like he's released recently, obviously Stormzy.
He's released
with Shinda as well. I actually like that track. A lot of people didn't like it.
Which one?
I did. With Shinda, I think it's called Real Talk. I think Shinda's part was fire. People didn't like it. I think AP was fire. But funny enough, this morning my mate called from UK, and then he was talking about AP randomly, right? We were looking at his streams. So he literally has 15 million streams on every song, but then his recent ones, 3-4 million. So it's a point like
that's what I mean, bro.
I think he has.
I think he just like Jasmine and me to an extent talked about it, and we think it's like the Gurinder Gill thing.
Yeah,
like how he doesn't make music with him anymore.
Like this might be like, an unpopular opinion. Like people might disagree with it, but I feel like Grinder like made AP like, and I feel like they were together. I feel like they worked really well. And then when they like, you know, like whatever broke up, then they both started making like their own stuff. Their own thing. But like ultimately, I think together they were better, and like they made bangers. Like separately, they did too. Like AP went on his like Loverboy stuff, and then Grinder Gill did what was that one album called?
It was like the mugshot.
Yeah,
it's called Wake. Oh, I don't remember.
No, but I know that one. It's like it has the song Wake Up in it.
It has Wake Up in it and everything.
Yeah. But yeah, so I feel like Grinder's still doing like pretty well for himself, but I think like they were better together.
No, they were. Everyone says it. Like, there's this one video of me and my mates. We were just singing Excuses. Yeah. And then, you know, when Chanda Karabna, they like when that came on, we all sang together and everyone's like, yo, we won the old APGG back. Yeah. I don't think anything's happened to them two. They're still boys because Gigi still comments on this stuff.
Oh.
So So I saw that and I was like, okay, so they're still boys.
Well, I thought that like AP was like saying shit about him before he went to rehab.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought something happened between them. That's what I heard.
I don't know. Probably not good to
that. I don't know, but from what I saw, Gigi did comment on a Stormzy post, like fire emoji or something.
But they probably do that for the sake of like image too. I feel like what it comes down to is like, why don't they work together anymore? Yeah. Like when you come up with a guy like that, like, you know, like it'd be like literally like Tarinata and the Palmoga like working separately. Like that would never happen, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, it would, right? But it wouldn't though. Like I know Indrapal Moga has like some like Sikhi music he does on the side. But, like I like that. Yo, it's like like there's a song. Yo, if you're a true Indrapal Moga fan, listen to Waheguru Da Khalsa by Indrapal Moga.
Oh my god,
I've never heard of that.
It's good, man.
It's like Moga's literally like a little baby in that music video. Was there a music video for it?
I don't know.
Or there's another song that they made him and Jenny made a couple years ago. Okay. Like Moga literally looks like a little baby.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. It's wild. I don't know if AP is ever gonna like be that guy though.
He can be that guy if he just releases. Really, if he releases.
No, but people want the more like I don't know how to say
GG AP vibes.
Yeah.
People want the more like Banda Maker like AP vibes, like the Brown Munde one. You remember the Brown Munde music video? Was so sick, dude. Yeah. There was like brown people building houses in it. There was like brown people working like brown people jobs in it.
That song blew up so much. Like even people in Hong Kong knew it. You know, I was in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
I went to this bar one time and there was this Goreh that came to me and he's like, Brown Monday. I'm like,
in Hong Kong?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. And then what did you say? What did you say?
I was just like, I don't remember. I was just like, yeah. I was like,
yo, I'm telling you, the same thing happens to me, bro. It's like, yo, I don't know why, right? But Sidhu Moosewala like captured like a certain type of Goreh, yo. Like there's so many Goreh that know like Sidhu Moosewala lyrics, bro.
Yeah. The songs are quite popular as well.
Yeah, like they tell Goreh, they'll just come up to you and they'll be like, "Dalarande wangu," like
yeah, they don't. I don't know how they know it.
Yeah, they just know, but like here it always comes down to like work, yo.
Yeah.
Like it always comes down to like a job where it's like brown people work on like a white guy, like they just like.
Yeah.
That's the next thing you know, you're at Starbucks and the guy comes up to you at 6 a.m. and he's like, "Good morning, Pancho." That happened to me, bro. That happened to me, bro.
Yeah,
huh? That's the only thing they know, though.
Yeah,
like good, like Sashika as well. They know that.
Yo, it's actually wild because we're talking about the Rishi who was on the podcast last week, and he was like, "Yo, it's always like the most uncalled for moment. Like a white guy comes up to you, right, and he's like trying to like show you he knows Punjabi, and he's like, Sat Sri Akal, Pipi Susi Luli."
Yeah, literally, that's literally.
And then like it like takes such a turn, right? Because guys like Sat Sri Akal, you're like, "Yo, like that's like chills," right? And then it goes the other way, and you're just like, "Damn, bro, like peace."
You know what's funny now? Reminding me of this. So I went Morocco in Jan. I cut this short. The story was this long. So we was on a plane, and then there's a Goreh behind me, and he kept kicking my seat. So I was just like, "What's going on, right?" And then look back at it. He's like, "Can you stop leaning back?" Bear in mind, this is like a small plane, so the seats can't even fall back. Yeah. It's literally a straight. I'm like, how am I doing that? And then afterwards, he just. I was like, if you're not happy, just complain. He complained. And then the lady was really racist, by the way. Like she gave him all the nice stuff, like, "Oh, you okay? Oh, no worries. We can try find your seat." And she's like, "Can you stop doing that?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was mad." And then she's like,
"Wait, what were you doing?"
No, so I was literally just sitting like this, literally like this, yeah. Right? And then maybe I was just moving a bit, but the seat doesn't go back. The seat can't go. But this is not a long flight. It was only a 2-3 hour flight.
Well, right? Like EasyJet type thing.
Yeah. Ryanair. We went on Ryanair.
Ryanair, I know Ryanair.
And And you went on it
like a lot of times.
Yeah,
like
Ryanair. It's a small plane. You get me. So you can't do much. And then he just complained. Look, long story short. And then he afterwards, when he was leaving, he said shukram to me. Shukran, which is thank you in in I think it's Moroccan language or Turkish. I forgot. I don't want to. I think it's one of them. And then I was like, brother, I'm not Turkish. Are you okay? And when he got up and to move his seat, he's like, Tika. Bro, I've never felt that disrespected in my life. I lived in Hong Kong 15 years. No one's ever been that racist to me. This guy, Tika. Then he walked to the toilet again, and he's like, Aapko like Hindi. I'm like,
it's wild, right? Like, dude, it'd be like, imagine like if the roles were reversed, right? Imagine that like it was like just like a white guy, and we're like making fun, but we were speaking German to this guy, and he was like English, and they were speaking like Dutch, and they were speaking like this. Like that would be disrespectful, but people like just group us all into one. Like it doesn't make sense, bro. It's like they fully just like classify you, right? Especially with you guys have a lot more like Eastern European like languages and like people ethnicities going on, right?
Yeah.
And like, yo, that's wild, man. But like also like it's so expectable on Ryanair.
No,
Ryanair's Kotakani, man.
But that's the first time like
pay 7
quid.
quid.
My mate, even my mates the mates we went with, like there was like 6 of us. They all heard it and they were just like, if you're not comfortable behind me, you should have gone on a private jet.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the same room. No one's. Yeah. It's Ryanair.
You know what the difference is though? True. Like I feel like if your mates were from here, they'd make a fucking scene on the plane, bro.
Yeah.
Like guys that are from here, like myself included, if it was some shit like that, like
know.
all 6 Bande would fucking
I don't know why this reminds me of that story when Chani's like, yo, we were swearing in the airplane. The auntie just looked at us like.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you say?
Then you had a story, but no, back to it. So I feel like if the people were from here, bro, they'd get this guy and they'd pitch him out.
Yeah.
Like they'd allow him out, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like UK people are inherently more just in line. Like you guys don't like step out and do some wild shit.
It's just the friendship group I have. They don't want to start anything. I thought it was unnecessary. I was like, leave it, lads. I was like, don't worry about it. But it annoyed me. Yeah, lads. Lads.
Yeah.
What do you guys say? It's my boys?
Huh?
Yeah.
My dogs?
No,
Boys.
I just say
My boys.
my buddies and shit.
My buddies, yeah.
Buddies.
My buddies.
my buddies.
We say lads.
I
don't know. That actually, even thinking about it now, it just is so annoying.
Yeah, yo, it's loud, man.
You know what? It's that air hostess, right? She was so racist. Everyone felt it, like not just me. Because she literally was like, "Oh, move your seat forward," and she was like, "Oh, what was she saying?" She was just like giving him the best treatment, like, "Oh, do you want water or anything?"
Yeah, bro.
And then when my mate just to press the light and just for her to come for water or anything, right?
She was like choked, right?
No, she was just like, she skipped past us. She went in front and she's like, "Oh, what you guys want?" And they're like, "Oh, we never press the bell." And she's like, "Oh, must be people behind." And she's like, "Oh, what do you want?"
No way.
Different tone. And then he was like, "Oh, can I get like 2 cups of water?" And then she went in and she's like, I wish I remember her name now. I was gonna find.
That's crazy. You could chill out her out.
I couldn't be asked.
Like that would never happen on like Emirates, bro.
I have a question. I've heard like that in the UK, like the dating scene is like pretty what's that word? They're very like a little like they have a backward mindset. I don't know if that's the word to use.
Like just explain it. Just say it.
Yeah, like okay, so like here, like dating is pretty like normal.
As in like if you had a boyfriend, you can tell your mom.
Yeah, like if you're like dating someone like I know it's not everyone here, so like don't come for me, but like a majority of the people here like their families like usually know about the boyfriend or girlfriend, whereas like I've heard
you don't.
Yeah.
That is the case in a way. I think it's the parents.
Yeah.
Like when my mom and dad now, they always say, I'm 25, so mom and dad's like, yo, stuff like that, right? So obviously I tell you and I told them and everything, like you tell them stuff like that. But then there are people out there, it's like, I think it depends on your parents. That's the main thing. It's like if your parents from the start has given you lectures over stuff like that, you feel like you don't want to tell them.
Yeah.
You feel like you don't want to, like, there's a reason why kids, I always say to mom and dad, I was like, I would make sure my kids, whoever it is, like daughter, son, they will never need to hide stuff from me. I'm going to support them. Yeah. Even if they made a mistake, I'm going to, in closed door, I'll lecture them, but outside, I'm being like, okay, it's fine. It's happened. I'll explain to you what to do in the future. But like, I think it's just parents, bro. I think
parents are more old school in UK.
Yeah, I feel like in UK, they're more
parents
old
and families are more old school.
Majority of them.
Some are quite, I don't know, like some parents are young, parents are 40 something. Yeah. They're young, but then kids just hide it, I guess. Maybe they're just scared of.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it depends. There's obviously families on both sides here too.
Yeah, literally.
Like, you know, like a lot of people would never bring someone home. Same thing in UK, but I feel like a majority in the UK are like keep it low key.
Yeah.
Like, but here it's like majority like have it known.
Is that what happens here? Like, everyone would know.
Not like everyone. Like if you're serious with someone, like you wouldn't be like scared to like go to an event with them. Or like take them somewhere like public. Or like do something like where people will probably see.
But like even like I feel like here, like even if some like a girl or guy, or even if like they are like dating, like they would just tell their parents like, oh, like I am seeing someone, but just won't bring them home until they're like
100% sure,
100% about it.
Yeah.
So like I feel like here is like a lot more like chill in that way.
It's just
where like we can kind of like the parents just know what goes, because like it's but also like Abbotsford is very very small, so everybody like
everyone
knows
would know.
Yeah. This is very hard to hide.
You'll get cousins snitching as well. Like, oh, they're not friendly. Oh, they're not friendly. Like,
yeah.
You'll get all of that as well. In UK, and I don't know, I think it's the parents really.
It's a parents thing. But likewise, like I don't know. It just depends on the guy's relationship with his parents too.
Yeah, literally.
I personally, like, I never told my parents I was like really like, I don't know. Like I feel, you know what I mean? It depends on like how your parents.
I think it depends. Yeah, but I think maybe you are right. I think UK is a bit like that.
Yeah.
Secretive kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Where here, I guess it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's quite open.
Yeah.
Mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
and
crazy.
people were like low-key coming at us for like the people that are like here in this area that like you guys are crazy. You guys bring your boyfriends and girlfriends to functions and things like that.
See, I don't know. I understand. I get that. I don't know. That's maybe the UK mindset coming in.
Yeah.
But like maybe because they're worried, like, or in the future, like one of my mates' sister, if she listens to this, she'll know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She brings her. I think she brought 2 or 3 of her boyfriend home or whatever.
2 or 3?
No, like not at the same time. Not at the same time. like span of like.
Yeah.
I think it was only 2 actually. So I think they were. I think it was 2. So then they were both long term actually.
Yeah.
So one was I think maybe 2-3 years, and she brought him home, and they loved him. They told me that they loved him. It never worked out afterwards.
Yeah.
And then she had another boyfriend afterwards. She brought him, and apparently the nanny was like, "Oh, like he's not like him. I like him more." Like that's what I want to avoid. Like imagine you bring someone like, okay, I don't know, Simran. Simran, wow, my nanny loves her, shit like that. Then we broke up. Okay, Kiran agi. Yeah, Kiran comes, and then nanny's like, you know what, Simran was bad. How would you feel?
Yeah.
Am I right? I've got a point, right? Like, you'd be like, damn, like, I don't know. Like, it's not, you wouldn't want to hear that.
Yeah.
But I feel like the parents would say that.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but I also feel like it depends on how much time has passed since you've brought someone home.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, because eventually I feel like another thing too is like to consider is like when you do bring someone home, like they essentially also build a relationship with your family. Yeah. So like they also have to get over the breakup. So I guess it depends like how much time has passed since you brought someone home.
Yeah. I guess it is that.
Yeah.
It's wild. I don't know. It is. Whatever. When I heard that story, I was like, she had a point.
Yeah.
Because the way that Nanny said it, she felt really bad. Like, she felt crap.
Yeah.
Because then she started missing him.
Really?
Yeah, because she's
like, bro, but the nanny just gotta go on a walk, dude. I feel like nanny like go to India for 6 months and shit, like chill. Because it's not like the nanny's gonna marry the guy. Right?
No,
like,
that's what I mean.
The nanny's gonna, even if they did work out, the nanny would see him like once a month, maybe even less nowadays. Like,
literally.
I'm like, Nanny, I love you. Yo, but just go aside, like go to Gurdwara and stuff. Like,
I think maybe he treated him well. Apparently, he was like quite.
Yeah, but you never know how people treat people behind the scenes too.
True, very true.
Which is like,
I don't know much about them, but that's the story I heard, and that's why I was like, the only couple I know that's in UK, they're my boys, are really tight with me. So shout out to Jeevan and Gurpreet. I think they've been together since, we call it year 10. I don't know what that is. So they've been together since 14, 15 years old. They're now 23. So they're engaged now. I think they're married. They're going to get married next year or the year after.
Congrats, guys.
Honestly, shout out to them. So flipped.
Call up Janina
8 years together.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is mad. Like, I look at them, I'm like, I always say to them, I was like, you're so lucky, you know that. Like, even their parents like each other. So their parents, like, they know each other now.
Yeah.
I'm like, how chilling it is. You can go to her house. She can come to your house.
Yeah.
Mom is welcoming you. Basically, that's what you want, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But, yeah, shout out to them. They were...
So what's the weirdest DM you got?
I think the most weird one was on TikTok. Someone just gave me a request. She's like, oh my God, I'd love to have your babies. No. I think that's quite weird because it's so straight up as well. You know what's mad?
That's crazy. So like, if she didn't say that, like is she like the type of girl that you would like go for? No.
No.
Wait, would you want to meet someone on social media?
I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I don't know.
I think
it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It don't matter, man.
I don't think it matters. I think it depends on
you.
Like, I feel like guys. I feel like people when I see people on TikTok, they try to go for influencers like girls as well.
Yeah.
But I think it could be okay, but it could be bad as well. Like as in they understand your work. Yeah. They know you can be busy.
Yeah.
Like say right now, I don't know, podcast. Say 6 o'clock another podcast. They'll know you're busy. You can't be on your phone much.
Yeah.
But whereas if you don't have a girl that is in the influencer thing and they don't understand it fully, they would be like, you're always busy. Yeah.
No, I know people that are like, similar situation where like, you know, they're like in the like content creating scene or whatever, and then they're like talking to other people, but they just don't get it.
No, that a lot of people don't. I think don't get it.
Yeah.
Like UK, I think, like I said, I like the Canadian scene better.
Yeah.
I like it here a lot. I feel like all of you guys are doing something out there, podcasts, stuff like that. Like you guys are doing something. What podcast is there in UK? I don't know anyone. I don't think I've got many followers. Like people think, 19K is a lot. I don't think I'm anything like that. But like people in UK probably won't think like that. Like say your podcast was in UK and you're from UK. Yeah. I feel like they won't even invite you unless you've got 50K to 100K followers.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like the scene there is kind of like that.
It's the name. Like people might hate me for it. People might think I'm a douche or whatever. Think that, but it's the truth. Like I've seen it. I've spoken to people from UK.
Yeah. They
don't reply to you. There's this one guy. I literally showed him love. Right. I was like, oh, whatever you did. Wow. He's seen my man. It aired me. I showed him love only. I messaged Paisley. Yeah. I said, yo, your freestyle was tough. The band for band freestyle.
Yeah.
It's Paisley. Paisley's out there, right?
Yeah.
He said, oh, my bro, thank you. That's love. Yeah. I rate it. Then I met Paisley. I said, this guy's my boy already.
Yeah.
Whereas in UK, you don't get that, man.
Oh yeah, that's facts, yo. Yeah. I remember like I was really into like the UK drill scene. I still am. Like 2 years ago though, right? Yeah. Like we remember like Central C, he was like on the come up. And then like Santan Dave, like he doesn't release as much anymore, but I love these guys, right? And then back then I would always like Google like my favorite like drill artist. Why don't they collab? And then I would always get to the same point, which was like in the UK, like everybody's like working separately. Like nobody's really like just like in touch with anyone. Everybody kind of has these egos where they're like, I want to do my thing.
I wonder if it's ego. I made a TikTok as well recently about why Punjabi artists don't collab with each other enough. It didn't get a lot of views, but a lot of people commented. It's like, why do we not see Diljit Ojla, right? Why do we not see stuff like that?
You know, Ojla actually wrote a song for Diljit.
Yeah. I know, at the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
No, but it's like, we don't see that. And then I always said, I was like, is it jealousy? Like, I don't get what it is. Like, I hope it's not that. I hope it's just that they're doing their own thing.
That would be crazy, yeah.
Because imagine.
I think they would love to collab with other artists, but they're just like
on their own stuff.
And they're really busy. Like you know it for you. Like you literally saw it for yourself too. Like how like Johnny never sleeps.
Yeah, he knows.
I guess so, but like it is like their work at the end of the day, and it's like if your work is gonna be way better, like collabing with other artists, like you should do that. You know what I mean? Because like it take them to the next level. But I feel like the reason that they don't do it is something like, you know, like if I like built my platform myself, like maybe I just like it like myself. Yeah. You know how like some
artist that I've never seen do a feature. Who do you think it is? Because I know you're like, yeah. Doesn't he has
that's first because he never did.
Yeah, he doesn't feature on anyone's, or he has no features in his songs.
I wonder why.
Yeah,
I don't know, but apparently
why
one of my mates.
Why Jaspreet?
Why? I don't know. I think one of my mates, I don't know if you know him, Visual by Mexi. He does visual stuff. So some of you know Sigma and these guys.
Yeah.
They know him. So he's quite tight with Diggy and Mani's. So he went out with them, and Shub was there in the studio. And so he said Shub is such a lovely guy. He's a boss, like such a lovely guy. So he's a nice guy. Apparently he had no ego. So he's such a nice guy as well. But then I do wonder why Why has he not got any features,
He honestly though, he does give off the vibe that he's like a super nice guy. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Like, and like to me, it just seems like he's just doing his own thing. Like, cause he doesn't do a lot of shows or anything either. Like, he doesn't fly out to do anything, and he's just like on his
on his grind, basically, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wish people collabed more. Like, I think people. When I said, oh, imagine Sukha Ojla. The comments were like, oh, Sukha's not that big yet. I'm like, it don't matter. Like, I'm talking about the US scene. Look at Future. He'd bring up someone like Nardo Wick. I don't know if you guys listen to those type of music.
I think you know.
Nardo Wick, yeah.
So
Nardo Wick came out of 21 Savage.
Yeah.
You remember when?
You
remember when Nardo Wick was coming up? Like, his first song was Who Wants Smoke.
Yeah.
And he had 21 on it. Like, maybe he paid them whatever. Okay, cool, that's fine. But they're still collabing with them, and then now people know him now.
And the pay is like a good part of it, though. Like, if the guy's gonna make a bunch of money off the song, it's not weird for him to not pay the guy. You know, he should pay the guy. But I mean, like, I think that Punjabi artists just don't collab because, like, I don't know. You know how, like, I don't know about UK, but here, like, a lot of Desis, dude, like, they all start their own businesses, like in fucking construction and like fucking driving, truck or whatever, right? They do their own thing because they hate working like with people for it. But also, like, I feel like it leads into some deeper thing that's like you like want to do your own thing. Like, I don't know, like, it's not like, you know it for a fact. Like, Shoaib doesn't have beef with anyone. He's not letting people on his songs because of beef.
He does. With that
with the Kangana, like, I mean, like, in like who's like chills in the industry. He doesn't have beef with anyone, but it's something deeper where like he just doesn't like probably feel like the need to work.
He's just in his own lane.
Yeah, he's like in his own lane. Like, our people, like, we like that.
Yeah, but I said, I just wish there's more.
What would you say to the younger version of yourself?
Younger version of myself?
Yeah.
Be fearless, right? Just do what you wanted to do, basically. That's what I'd say. That's the advice for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be scared about anyone's opinion.
Yeah. 100%.